It's very unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? Because I like them too. Very unfortunate, but we won't be knowing what folk be going behind closed doors.
Life is easier when you're with the right person. You'll have good days and bad days, but it all feels manageable because you're facing challenges together, supporting one another through the highs and lows. On the other hand, being with the wrong person makes everything harder. They can bring you down, make you doubt yourself, and add unnecessary stress to your life. If you're not strong enough, you may even begin to lose your sense of self, and that can be incredibly harmful. In my situation, I might not make the same decisions again, but there's always a chance I might. I try my best to avoid getting caught up in drama, but I can't deny that I feel bad about everything. If I were in his shoes, people would be saying all sorts of negative things about me. They judge me harshly and talk nonstop. It's frustrating how unfair it all feels. Women often talk about their faith and how it guides them, and I respect that. That's their personal journey. But people keep talking about me all the time. When things go wrong, it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Every relationship has its challenges, but when you're with the right person, those challenges feel easier to handle. You face obstacles together and grow stronger as a couple. You learn to communicate and support one another, which makes a huge difference. When you invest your time and emotions into someone, you hope for the best. You want to believe they'll treat you with respect and kindness. But it's exhausting when you feel like you're the only one trying to make things work. You start to question your worth, wondering if you're good enough. That kind of negativity takes a real toll on your heart and mind. It's important to recognize when a relationship is unhealthy. If you're constantly stressed, anxious, or unhappy, it might be time to reevaluate your situation. I often reflect on my past decisions, but I've learned that surrounding yourself with positive people helps you rediscover your worth and gives you the strength to move forward. You deserve to be with someone who lifts you up, not someone who tears you down. I don't want to make the same mistakes again, but I also believe that we all grow and learn from our experiences. Even painful moments can teach us something valuable. I know I need to stay focused on my own path and not get distracted by what others think or say. Finding inner peace has become a top priority for me. I want to surround myself with love and positivity, which means letting go of toxic people. It's normal to care about others' opinions, but it's crucial to remember that they don't define who you are. Life is too short to spend it with the wrong person. We all deserve happiness and support. I want to find a partner who appreciates me, who makes me feel happy and valued, not someone who adds stress to my life. A healthy relationship should feel like a team, where both people work together towards shared goals. I want to build a life with someone who supports me in being my best self and celebrates my achievements. I'm learning to trust my instincts and believe in myself. I know the right person is out there for me, and I refuse to settle for anything less. As I grow stronger and more confident on this journey, I'm ready to embrace both the good and the bad days, knowing I won't have to face them alone. But the truth is, people will always talk. Sometimes they show love in the wrong ways. Take Papoose, for example. He's known for his unwavering composure and deep devotion to his wife. And when Remy learned she'd be receiving $30 million in spousal support, she felt something she wasn't used to: vindication.
You know what I'm saying? I like them too. Very unfortunate, but we won't be knowing what folk be going behind closed doors so long.
It was not just a surprise, it was too much to take in. This was a significant moment in her relationship, and Papoose, who had always supported her, was at a loss for words. Their journey had never been easy. They had to deal with legal issues, personal hardships, and the intense pressure of the music industry, but they always remained strong. Even while Remy was incarcerated, Papoose never abandoned her side. His loyalty and unwavering faith in her talent, her tenacity, and their future together were constant. But now that the courtroom had just concluded, the weight of the $30 million award was more than just financial. It carried deep emotional significance for Papoose. While it was a victory for her, it also made him think back on the years they had faced, the sacrifices they had made, and their unwavering faith in one another. In the silence of their home, the realization struck him all at once, and he started crying, not out of sadness or anger, but out of pride and relief. He had always known Remy would overcome any challenge, but witnessing it so powerfully was overwhelming. This was more than a courtroom battle. It was evidence of her strength, her perseverance, and the love that had carried them through. Papoose realized that even the strongest need time to reflect, and he took a moment to think about everything they had gone through. I don't fully understand what happened, but I can tell you that everyone reacted in a way that seemed wild, as if people were moving in all different directions. Papoose had been her rock through it all, and as he watched her reach this significant milestone, emotions flooded over him, and he wiped away his tears. This victory meant much more than just money. It represented all the struggles they had faced to get to this point. It showed their love, strength, and the strong bond that had helped them get through every obstacle together. Life will not feel as hard if you are with the proper person, in my opinion. You will still experience life's typical ups and downs, but they will feel easier to handle. Recently, there have been rumors that Papoose may have cheated on Remy with boxing champion Claressa Shields, which has generated a lot of buzz online. However, if you find yourself with the wrong person, it can cause chaos and make you wish you had never gotten involved with them in the first place. If you are not strong enough, it can tear you apart and leave you feeling lost. Kirk Frost, a well-known individual, chose to intervene and voice his thoughts. He defended Papoose by calling Remy a hypocrite and commended him for maintaining his composure. For those who might have missed this drama unfolding, here is a simple synopsis of the breakup. Kirk went even further, calling Remy toxic and accusing her of playing mind games with Papoose. There have been many highs and lows in the relationship between Remy and Papoose. They were formerly seen as a solid couple who were devoted to one another, but it appears that things have gotten worse recently. The relationship between Remy and Papoose has been the subject of public scrutiny for some time. Like many couples, they have experienced difficulties, but it seems that the pressure of being in the spotlight has made their problems worse. When relationships are played out in front of the public, every detail can be scrutinized and evaluated, which can cause stress and confusion. The subject is further complicated by Kirk Frost's involvement in this matter. He has been vocal about his opinions and appears to take a strong stand in support of Papoose. Some individuals value Kirk's devotion to his friend. The back-and-forth controversy has sparked numerous discussions on social media, with fans expressing their thoughts on who is right and who is wrong, despite other people believing that getting involved may not be necessary. People frequently disregard the reality that they might not have all the facts when making snap judgments based on what they see online. Because relationships are complicated, it's simple to make assumptions based on scant knowledge. As the allegations surrounding Papoose and Claressa Shields persist, it is depressing to see fans of Remy and Papoose witness their relationship fail. Many loved them as a pair who helped one another through tough times. The story has gotten even worse, as fans are divided about the rumors of adultery, with some thinking Papoose is at fault and others standing up for him. People have been using social media to voice their opinions about the situation, and Remy has also been outspoken about how she feels about it. It appears that she has been attempting to share her side of the story while also coping with the pain of the breakup. This emotional turmoil can be overwhelming, especially when a public audience is watching every move you make in relationships. Trust is crucial.
God, and then it's none of my business, but you talk about time. I'm just saying, if he went and did.
When those two components start to fail, it can result in miscommunications and hurt feelings. It appears that Remy and Papoose may have reached a point where the damage is too great to be repaired. The effects of their breakup extend beyond the two of them. Their fans and friends are also impacted by the unfolding drama. It's difficult to watch people we look up to go through such trying times, and everyone wants to take sides, but ultimately, it's important to remember that we are only witnessing a small portion of their lives. Relationships can bring happiness, but they can also bring heartache. Navigating this difficult period serves as a reminder that love is complex and even the strongest bonds can encounter obstacles that seem insurmountable. It will be interesting to see how this situation plays out. Will Remy and Papoose manage to get back together, or will they continue going their separate ways? In the end, I hope that Remy and Papoose find peace, whether together or apart. For now, everyone is learning to deal with the fallout from their relationship and the opinions of others. Life will go on, but the lessons they've learned from this experience will likely stay with them for a long time. Whether together or apart, it's essential that they prioritize their happiness and well-being because life is too short to be mired in drama and negativity. Last year, rumors began circulating that Remy was romantically involved with underground battle rapper Easy the Block Captain, a close friend of Papoose. The storyline thickened, and although Remy was allegedly unfaithful, she maintained an air of innocence before flipping the script and accusing Papoose of cheating as well. According to a recently leaked private conversation between Papoose and Claressa Shields, he had fallen asleep on the phone with her while in his house. Allegedly, Claressa hung up as soon as she heard Remy's voice. Remy didn't waste time taking a jab at Claressa Shields, saying, "You're not the only one who's not known for being brave and outspoken." Remy likely believed she could win this battle with ease but underestimated Claressa. Remy fired back sharply but subtly, "Tell your man to buy you some flowers and gifts." The boxing champion quickly retaliated, "I'm not 45 yet, but you're 29. And let's just say you're not aging like fine wine, honey." Claressa implied that Papoose didn't answer his phone because he was with another woman. After months of silence, Papoose decided to speak out online, writing that it was regrettable to say that Remy is a narcissist. He claimed she had cheated repeatedly, and that now, since he's moved on, she was playing the victim. Papoose revealed that he had asked for a divorce multiple times, but Remy preferred to use social media to gain attention. He said he had stayed quiet for the sake of their daughter, but now felt compelled to speak out as Remy was trying to damage his reputation. He even shared a photo of Remy with Easy the Block Captain standing next to a Christmas tree, adding, "Last Christmas, I was at home with my daughter, and this is where she was." When Remy criticized Papoose for dating his new girlfriend, Kirk Frost immediately jumped in to defend Papoose, calling Remy out for playing the victim despite her own actions. Fans flooded social media with support for Papoose, saying he didn't deserve the drama. Papoose further stated, "Now that I've moved on, she's angry and making up lies. I told her we could divorce like adults, but she refuses because I won't lie and say I didn't knock this chump out. I still have messages from her begging me to lie about the knockout, but who cares? He didn't even throw one punch back." The situation escalated, with insults flying from both sides. As things worsened, some felt Remy was receiving less criticism for calling Papoose toxic simply because she's a woman. If the roles were reversed and Papoose acted as Remy has, things might be much messier. Then, out of nowhere, Lil Scrappy jumped into the conversation, adding his thoughts on the drama. Known for never holding back, Scrappy openly supported Papoose and said, "You know they love you, bro. There are still many truthful ladies out there." Papoose and Remy Ma's relationship was once seen as one of the strongest unions in hip-hop, a love story built on devotion, commitment, and unwavering support. Even while Remy was incarcerated, Papoose stood by her, helping her flourish in her music career and showing what it meant to be a faithful husband. But recent events shattered that image. Accusations of infidelity, public humiliation, and bitter emotions turned their breakup into a spectacle. The breaking point came when rumors spread that Remy Ma had been seeing Easy the Block Captain while still married to Papoose. To make matters worse, Easy was close to Papoose, making the betrayal even more personal. At first, Papoose remained silent, but when the rumors intensified, Remy flipped the narrative and accused him of cheating with Claressa Shields. Screenshots even circulated online, showing Papoose allegedly falling asleep on the phone with Claressa. Things got nastier when Remy suggested Papoose had been unfaithful while they still lived together. Fans quickly pointed out the hypocrisy. Remy had been openly connected to another man but still criticized Papoose for moving on. Claressa Shields didn't mince words either, firing back at Remy with a stinging comment about her age and appearance. Despite all the chaos, Papoose remained composed, refusing to get caught up in the drama until Remy pushed too far. Eventually, he spoke out, calling her a narcissist and accusing her of cheating multiple times. He shared messages showing Remy begging him to lie about a physical altercation, further fueling the controversy. Kirk Frost continued to defend Papoose, commending him for being a stand-up guy who had supported Remy during her incarceration and calling out her manipulation. He gave her everything, stay loyal, and now she's trying to flip the narrative. It's crazy, Kirk said. Fans quickly took sides, with many supporting Papoose and criticizing Remy for her behavior. The debate sparked conversations about double standards and breakups, with people noting that if Papoose had cheated first, he would have faced far more backlash. Since Remy was the one accused of infidelity first, some felt she was getting off too easily. One fan summed it up, saying, "She was living her best life with ease, but now that Papoose has moved on, she's acting jealous. She can't stand seeing him happy without her." The big question now is whether Remy will finally sign the divorce papers. Some speculate she's holding on because signing would mean fully accepting her role in the collapse of their marriage. From the outside, Papoose seems to be handling the situation with grace, while Remy appears to be acting out of unresolved emotions. Both sides have their stories, but dragging things out is only making the situation worse. Is Remy truly upset about Papoose's new relationship, or is there more to the story than what the media is showing? Their relationship, once built on love and loyalty, crumbled under the weight of public scrutiny, trust issues, and rumors. Papoose, despite everything, tried to handle the situation privately, but the drama eventually spilled out into the open. According to legal experts, Remy's lawyers made a strong case for a significant financial settlement, arguing that she was entitled to $300 million in spousal support. The judge ruled in her favor, leaving Papoose blindsided. Friends close to him described him as heartbroken, shocked, and devastated, not just over the financial loss, but over the betrayal and emotional toll. In the end, the story of Remy and Papoose is a painful reminder that even the strongest relationships can fall apart when trust is broken and emotions run high.